Welcome back, Dark Nation. I'm sorry it's been a while since I posted. There's been a lot going on, but I hope you enjoyed this deck profile. Today we're doing branded. Let's get right into it. For my branded deck, which is pretty standard but optional depending on what build you play, I'm playing 3 Aluber, one of the amazing starters of the deck. His effect is when he's normal summon, you add a branded spell or trap from your deck to hand, and he has his second effect is when he's engrave, is you could target a monster your opponent controls, like an X-Deck monster like a fusion monster, and you negate its effects, you special summon this. But you can only use each effect once per turn. For the other Despia monster, I play Tragedy. Tragedy is the searcher to get off of Aluber. When Tragedy is sent to the graveyard or discarded, you can add a Despia monster from your deck to hand. Or when it's banished, you add a branded spell trap. Playing 2 Blazing Cortesia. I play this because then it lets you get into Granny, which we will talk about later, or Dust Dragon, as you can say. But this unlocks quite a lot. It's also a large target, so you can summon Albion from the extra deck pretty easily too. And if you play the Synchro monster, it's a tuner target. But if you control Fallen Albaz in your grave, you can special summon this from hand, or you can even normal summon it. Or you can even summon it off of cards like Fusion Employment, which you can reveal Dust Dragon, Greg Noogle, and summon it pretty easily. So, yeah. And this is it's a quick fuse, so you can also play around like Super Poly with this. For the more Fallen Albaz monsters, playing 3 Fallen Albaz. Pretty standard for this build. You just discard 1, use monster your opponent controls, fusion summon basically. I play 1 kit, Springen's kit, because if I control a fusion monster, I can special summon it, and then add a branded spell trap, a card that mentions it, and I put a card from my hand on the bottom of the deck. Play 1 Mercurier, basically a free hand trap, and when it's banished, you add a Fallen Albaz or branded spell trap. Then I play 1 Albion, the Shrouded Dragon. It's a pretty neat effect. Its hand effect is when you put it on the bottom of the deck, send a branded spell or trap to the grave. If it's from the hand, you draw. If it's from the graveyard and you do that effect, you don't draw, which is okay. Most of the time it is the graveyard effect, but if you can do it from hand, you get the free draw power, which is amazing. I do play Bystials in this build. I play 2. I play 1 of Saronir and 1 Lubellion. Lubellion, you could discard it to add a Bystial monster. Then its second effect is when it's engraved, I could target a dark monster. Most of the time you would target Albion from your field, summon that, and then during your main phase, you can set directly from your deck a continuous branded spell or trap, which most of the time would either be lost or regained. And play for the other monsters, I play 1 Dark Magician for the Dragoon Lock. And then for hand traps, I'm playing 3 Ash because Ash is always good. I am playing, and then I'm playing 2 Ghost Spell. 2 Ghost Spell. For obvious reasons, I was up to 8 hand traps, but I cut it down to 6 because it's more consistent. Might bring it back up later on. For the spell cards, I am playing 3 Branded Fusion, standard. You send Branded Fusion's effect is when you can send cards from your deck, special summon from the extra deck, by using Fallen Albaz. So you send like Fallen Albaz and Lubellion if you don't have it already in your hand. So you make Albion. I play 3 Opening to get to a Luber, and because it's protection affecting grave, where you can banish it if one of your monsters is struck up battle by card effects, you can banish that and protect it. So say if you're playing mirror match, this is also good because like they go, say you destroy their Mirror Jade, you at the end of the turn the Mirror Jade will pop. You banish this from grave, and it stops that basically. Well, it doesn't stop it; it protects it. Playing one red, get Chimera out. Playing one Hind Spirits, sends extra fusion monsters from extra deck to the grave. Playing one Regain for resources and draw power, and also bring back monsters. Playing one loss for protection, and also to add your Mercurier, your Albion the Shrouded, or even Kit. Those are your main targets for that. For the extenders for the spells, I'm playing 3 Deployment. You reveal a fusion monster, and you just summon one that's specifically listed on it. So most of the time you go to Granny or Dust Dragon, or you would go Mirror Jade, something like that, or even Dark Magician, Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. So you can get Dark Magician out, Blazing, or Fallen Valbaz. For more extenders, I'm playing Super Poly, going second card. Pretty much it's a board wipe. Playing one Call By for hand traps, of course, and the 2 cross out for now. Playing 2 Droplet and 2 Talents. The 2 ratio is pretty good for me. It's been going amazing, to be honest with you. It's more consistent going with the 2 than upping it more to 3. You see it more at 2, and it's not as much bricky for both as 2. And it's more consistent in my opinion. For the traps, I'm playing only 2 traps. I'm playing the 1 Retribution, and I'm playing the 1 Banishment. The Banishment to bring back a level 8 or higher, and then Fusion if I want to with my opponent's side of the field, which comes up sometimes, but sometimes I would say if you wanted to, you don't have to play this. This is just optional, but it's not a bad card. This, you can just send this off of Albion, to be honest with you. That's the play I usually go with. I don't use its first effect much anymore, or at all. But it's good to send it off of your Albion and then banish it like later on to set you like to more or less set your either if you can't get to your copy of Fusion or to get to your copy of like another set a copy of Opening from your grave. Anything branded spell or trap, you could reset by banishing that. And with Regain, if this is banished, especially if you didn't banish anything or activate Regain that turn, you could activate Regain, put this at the bottom of the deck, and draw, which is amazing, because then you can use this multiple times. Okay, let's get to the extra deck. For the extra deck, I'm playing 1 Granguno to either send the Albion if I can't, or to send Dark Magician, or even the Abelantis or Albion from extra deck. I'm playing 1 Minbrim because it comes up. You can banish that or your dark, either that or your Fallen Valbaz. Summon that to free negate, you know, or you can summon the Fallen Valbaz and then fuse with one of your opponent's monsters on their turn. Abelantis to also get Branded Fusion. It's amazing. I play the 2 copies of Albion to get Branded Spell Trap at the end of the turn. You know the combos. Am I right? Playing. Or it also gets you to the banished monsters. It's a free. It gets you the free special, not special, fusion summon. 1 Titanic Lad, get a big body. 1 Sarnier to shuffle cards back to fuse. The mandatory 1 to 2 Mirror Jade to someone from the extra deck banish. 1 from either field. Quartus to make their monster 0. Or even to special summon Fallen Valbaz. Tax Dragon. This is just for fun, to be honest. This is your brand red target. Super Poly target. It could also be your Super Poly target, to be honest. Or you can use it with Lube. These are also your super. You can use these for your also super poly targets, to be honest with you. Now moving on to the side deck. For the side deck, I'm playing 3 Droll. Probably going to switch these out for Ogre, because this format, everyone basically can play around Droll somehow. Well, not somehow. Pretty easily, but it's still good to keep it on there, I feel like. 2 Nib might be questionable, but 2 Nib is better than 3 in my opinion for now. 2 Reaper, mirror match. If you go watch Squidcraft, he'll tell you also why, because he hates this card. 3 Evenly, 2 Lightning Storm, 2 Dark Ruler. You already know why. And then for other sides, I'm playing 1 Mud Dragon and 1 of the new Ashid monsters for Snake Eyes, and this is another super party target. Thank you for watching. Subscribe and like it. And leave a comment if you can, please. I will update this and probably do a better job next time. I promise you.